components. Okay, this is, you can say, building blocks or the components of Power BI. Okay, if you want, you can note down also, but if you are already familiar, that's fine. Okay, all right. So on the right hand side, right, you see Power Query. Okay,
Yeah.
Power Query, then the Power Pivot, Power View, and Power Map. Okay, easy to remember. Don't worry. What are the each things do, right? What are the each things do, right? Each one has a particular functionality. Okay, all
Yeah.
right. So let's start with the easiest one, view.
Yeah.
Power View. Okay, as the name suggests, you are viewing something. What do you view in
Yeah.
Power BI? Reports, isn't it?
Report.
We
Yeah.
use reports, dashboards, and all those things, correct? So this is the
Yeah.
component which is used to build the visuals. In other words,
Yeah.
we also call visuals in Power BI. Okay, all right. Visualizations, right? Visualization doesn't mean only graphs and chart. Visualization can be data also. Data also you can view. Okay, so that is the visualization part. And the second easy component again, map, right? As its name suggests, you have done the map, right, during your school days or college days.
Yeah.
Map,
Yeah.
right? Map is nothing but the it represents different countries, continents, and all those things. It's the same thing here. Microsoft has a tool called Bing. Bing is similar to Google Map, right? Since it's Microsoft product, Bing, they are making use of map to represent the data using that map. Okay, Bing map. Okay, so what it does, if you have a country data, continent data, region data, then it will automatically bring up the map, which you have seen, I think, last class, right? So bring up the map and it will indicate each country wise data or continent wise data, all those things. Okay, and that is a map. All right. So these two are very easy to remember. Now, have you used pivot or pivot in Excel?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great then, great. So what is your understanding? Pivot gives
How to
something, ala? It
usually
gives.
daily we'll use, but I don't know how to put it that
Okay, okay, fine, not a problem, not a problem, not a problem.
grouping.
Correct, correct. You're almost there. Let me see if I have any this one. Uh-huh. Something. Trying to open some file. Just hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I have in somewhere recently. I was doing something else. Sales practice, market, just okay. Okay. So this is normal chart. This is a normal chart, right, in Excel. So similarly, you can build a pivot chart using this option here. So pivot table, it automatically selects this
Yeah.
pivot, all right, and you can bring it to chart. What happens is it, as you rightly said, it will aggregate the data. Now it has aggregated the data of whole sheet. Okay,
Yeah.
you can aggregate by the store manager. Okay, by the store key, like this. So you can always aggregate the data.
Yeah.
Okay, so it can be sum or it can be average, it can be count and all those things. Okay, so this is basically a database concept. Okay, database concept where you are putting the data in kind of tables. Okay, table fields, these are the table, that's why the name is pivot table. The
Yeah.
table have fields or columns. You can also think of columns. Okay, so you are trying to view the data in different ways. Okay, pivot literally means it's a rows to columns. I guess pivot means. Okay, the here the concept is the aggregation of data. When you have large amount of data, it will aggregate the data and you can easily see the data in a summarized format, and it will help us to analyze. That's what pivot is about. Okay, so this internally it is what it's doing is kind of building a data model, which probably you are kind of reading as of now, right? It is
Yeah.
trying to do a data model and identify each field, what type of field is that, and all those things. Okay, so pivot is basically used for data model and further analysis. Okay, that's what it is. Further, it will
Yeah.
be used for the analysis. Okay, this probably you'll have to remember, or try to remember that Excel part, right, where it brings up the fields and summarize and all those things. Okay, now the query.
Yeah.
Query is also, this is all Excel components only. Okay, these are all initially designed in Excel. Then the same components are
Yeah.
used in a Power BI. Okay, Power BI. Initially, these are all built for Excel. Then they have enhanced an Excel version, and the Power BI version are not same. Okay, Excel is kind of basic, you can think of, and Power BI has an
Yeah.
advanced option. Okay, it is not the exactly same function. If it's exactly same function, probably people would have used only Excel and got done, right? So there is a lot of difference in Excel and Power BI. Okay, but it is the same
Yeah.
component with the enhanced feature. That's what you can assume. Okay, or remember that way. So Power Query, right? This is, I think, as and when you use, you will understand easily. This is an
Yeah.
ETL tool or ETL component of Power BI. Okay, so we talked about ETL many times, right? Here, ETL.
Yeah.
So the ETL
Exactly.
functionality is performed by this guy, Power Query or Query Editor. In another word, it's a query editor. Okay, so this I think we will obviously remember, because we will get into this Power Query Editor multiple times during our course.
Yeah.
So, and even Power Pivot also, of course, we'll use it multiple times. Okay. This is easy, right? Power Map brings up the map, and view is for visualization. Pivot data model, query is for the ETL. Okay, query is performing ETL basically. Okay, all right. So Power BI service, we understood it's one of the major component. Okay, as a desktop is one of the major component. The Power BI service it can be used to share the report, publish the report, and share the report. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a major function, but there are minor functions also. We will get into that when we get into that component in detail. Okay, even it can connect to data
Yeah.
source, even it can create the report. All those functionalities are also there. Of course, one of the major thing is Power BI gateway, right? Data management gateway, so that is integrated in the Power BI service, because the data is refreshed, right? And as and when data is updated or changed, that has to be refreshed. So since the reports are published in service, it makes sense to have gateway integrated in service. Okay, not in the desktop, of course, right? Okay. Then Q&A. The second component on the left hand side is Q&A. So this is
Yeah.
similar to our Alexa or Siri you heard, right? Alexa, right? Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. You can ask some questions and it will perform some task,
Again.
right?
Yeah.
That's all it is. You ask English-like question and it understands, it processes what is your question, and it will do that activity, right? It's the same thing here. So here you will ask in terms of data, right? What are the top five products sold, right? Who is top, or which country is top performing country in terms of sales, right? So those questions you can ask, it will understand your question, and it will come up with the chart or the data. Okay, mostly a chart is where it is useful, but it can also come up with the data. This is available in Power BI service. Okay, this particular component is available in the Power BI service. Okay, then the fourth one is more of bit of technical, I would say, and we don't use it directly. We don't use it directly. The catalog, data catalog, the last one, right? It is we call it as metadata. Okay, metadata as in data about data. So if Power BI has to perform certain things, right, it has to have a program, or it has to store the data, correct? Right. So for that purpose it is
Yeah.
using, right? You understand that? That's good. Like Excel has to perform sum,
Yes.
correct? How it performs sum?
Yeah.
Because it is having some application or some program which is called. So because of that, it's so Excel also storing something to perform something, right?
Yeah.
So that storage is
Yes.
called catalog, and it is metadata. We call it as metadata. Okay. So this is what we learned. We'll just recap again. Okay. So the Power BI query editor, right? Query editor will connect to data, and it will do some transformation, that is ETL, T part, okay? And it will connect to internal data source, as in within organization, okay? And also it can connect to a lot of data sources, not only internal. It will connect to a lot of publicly available and internal. That's what it is, public and internal data sources. When I say public, web, whatever web available, right? Those are kind of public.
Yeah.
Also, if a file is made available publicly, right? That's also public data. Microsoft has provided a lot of data for practicing within Power BI. That is a public data, Access or Excel and all those things. Okay. And then Power
Yeah.
Pivot, as I mentioned, it is used for modeling as in data modeling. Okay.
Yeah.
And in-memory analytics, do you understand?
In memory.
Analytics.
It,
In-memory analytics. Okay.
it
So
may Excel
yeah, I think I would have
having.
mentioned. Okay. Uh, is it audible?
Yeah. Now
Okay. So as it name says, in memory means within the, if I get a file,
Excel sheet. Yeah.
Excel or as well as any database also. Okay. It stores the
Okay.
data in memory. That's what it means. In memory of what? The
Yeah.
system. The system, I am using desktop, right? Desktop is in my system. So the data will also be using my system's memory. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it has to, if let us say that Excel file is somewhere in your system, okay, in your system,
Yeah.
right? Then I access your system and get the data. Probably I'll use your system itself always to calculate, update, and all those things, right? And that's what
Yeah.
generally the web access we do. In the web access, what we do, we'll just access the data, read the data again and again, correct? So if you don't
Yeah.
get the data, we'll hit the F5, refresh, right? Because we are always accessing the data from some server, okay, Google or
Yeah.
somewhere we always access. So we don't get data locally here in our system. It is in the web portal, correct?
Yeah.
The web is accessing what? Database internally, right? Like for
Yes.
example, Amazon or Flipkart, right? We don't store the data except cookies, of course. Cookies is a different concept. But the data, product information is not available in your system. Product information is available in amazon.co.in or flipkart.com. Correct. So you may be
Yeah.
able to download, that's a different thing. So if you download, then it is with you. That is in your memory. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what, that is what in memory means. Okay. In your system, or it is processed in the memory of the local system. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Power View is a visualization tool. This is the, that's what, map, the Bing, right? The Bing thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then Power BI service, where we share the reports, okay, and
Refresh.
develop the refresh also, that is using Power BI gateway. Okay. And QA, we can ask the question and get the immediate answer. This kind of thing is called natural language processing, NLP. Okay, this kind of things are called natural language processing. Natural means English like language or any language for that, the way we speak. Okay, that's what natural
So
language.
it not only for English, it
Yeah,
could
it
be
can
any
be.
language.
Yeah. It can be anything,
Any
but you'll
language.
have to have that setup like that language.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
remember, whenever you are downloading, right? I think when you are downloading, it would have asked a question, which language you
Mm,
want.
yeah.
Correct. So we
Yeah.
choose by default English. So if you choose something else, then it will support that language.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, this gateway you understood, I think, periodic refresh. All right,
Yeah.
periodic refresh of that data. And this is a metadata. The catalog is nothing but the metadata. This is data about data. We don't use it much, and it's advisable not to tamper with the metadata because it may spoil the metadata and all those things. But in the ETL world, we generally make use of this metadata for reporting purpose and all those things. But it is advisable not to get into this. This is more of like it will hamper the Power BI internal working. Correct.